On the baseline. I know a nigga don't like me. Put your bitch right now, yeah, mine. And I feel I'm scarred from my wrong. To bless me from above and all this shit. Before they let me down, through the blood to the town. You sound like that if you are just fucking already heard.
It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. Today we've got a Week 8 matchup on tap here as it'll be the Miami Dolphins taking on their in-state rivals, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
What? Something.
Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. They'll elect to bring it out here.
Wow.
So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy. Because you want to make sure the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery. But he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back.
They start to drive with White, and he'll work this forward for about 3 at second down. This defense for the Dolphins, they were excellent last week in the win over the Chargers.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and try to attack them this week, because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, what do you do now when you go into a game? Do you decide you can't throw the ball? Do you try and run it more? Or do you tell your quarterback, make sure you see your guys open before you deliver?
On second down, they'll run with White. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. Just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1. They'll try to pick this up on the ground with White. He's free going down the left side. It's a full base. He's on his way. Touchdown. Rashad White with his 6th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Buccaneers march right down the field in 3 plays to claim the early advantage. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0.
one fucking somebody got niggas. No, they don't give a fuck. 100K and I paid that nigga here for him. Money and this drive will start at the 25. I got the value and the effort and everything to take the truck.
Tagovailoa and the Dolphins come up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. But you look at this defense. They enter play 1 from the bottom, number 31 in the league, Charles, against the run.
And that's been an Achilles heel for them all season long, being able to play against the run.
Definitely questions like how I really feel about it. Shit, I'm cool. If I could get $1 million out of it, I sleep on air matches all night.
Options for the team you're playing as well. So typically, when you don't play the run well, you're getting hit in all phases.
Right back to Achane on 2nd down. And the big boys up front, they're going to stay at the line. No gain on the play. That's going to bring up the 3rd down.
Really nice stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know the security point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
Now 3rd down and 7. Tua going to throw.
Man, I hate that shit, dog. God damn, son.
That was the first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play.
That shit was so open, bro.
They've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. This is taken around the 12. A big boot that time. 57 yards the official distance. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. In the midst of, well, let's just say a not-so-rosy losing streak. They've got the open window coming up next weekend, so you have to figure this to be a game that they dearly love to have.
Indeed, they have to have this one because that's something positive to take with you when you go away for a few days, and it actually releases your mind. If they lose this one, that mind stays cluttered the entire time they're away, and they've got to scramble to get back in sync when they start playing again.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd down and 2. They stay on the ground with White. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down. The Bucs at 3 and 4 on the year coming into play. And they come into this one knowing it's been a while since they've had a W. They have dropped 4 in a row.
Let me tell you, when you go month partner in this league without a victory, it gets tough to come to work every day. And in addition, you start to wonder about your job security as well.
1st down, here's White. Oh, he's got some breathing room. Down the right sideline. He may go. And he's going to be out of bounds here all the way down inside the 10. 162 yards rushing for it as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. Well, this is the reigning NFC Offensive Player of the Week. Runs like that might get him another award.
Yeah, thunderbolt right out of the gate, huh? How about that, hitting the defense hard early, and of course, carrying the momentum from last week into this week's game.
And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play.
All of a sudden, those lanes that were there earlier in the drive dry up near the goal line. That's a good job defensively to diagnose the run and stop it for a very short pickup.
And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Going with White here. Toss left. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3.
He's already scored once. He definitely had his eyes wide open trying to get in there a second time, but I thought that was a really nice play defensively to deny him.
Yeah, it was, as you said, keeping him away from his second first-quarter touchdown there. The Miami defense trying to keep him out. They haven't let him in yet. Can they hold again here on 3rd and goal? Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. Boy, it's such a good drive. You'd hate to have it end in 3. Do you think about going for it?
Absolutely. I mean, the fact that they moved the ball so well should lead you to the decision that maybe we should go for it right here. Also, as a head coach, show some confidence in your team. Let them know you think they can go get it. But I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And the last drive, the first drive for them, not very good. 3 and out. What do they go to here?
Well, you don't look down at your play sheet and say, this is what the problem is. Now, let's find out who my playmakers are. Get the ball in their hands, and maybe the offense will move a little bit better.
Sometimes it's more important to get it to the right people rather than dialing up the right number.
Exactly.
Or the right play, yeah.
That too.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
What?
They'll swing this complete out to Hill. He's across midfield. Now inside the 25. Tyreek Hill. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Tyreek Hill with career touchdown number 96. He joins Eric Dickerson.
I felt like popping myself out of few shots. I felt like money making this when I was riding that drop. I felt like towing out me and I supply my good shots. And all my whole they gave me hate why they don't want me to prosper. You sure was in the way you feel you've been betrayed by your mama. And then no fuck about it. We get to tell our dance for our hours. Running around that project fly, yeah, I stayed a designer. He went to jail, I hit the track so I could stay a designer. I put my head back on the map, but ain't no faking about it. I'm getting 55 and show 2 lights and make it deposit. We used to so creative music, so it's faces and bodies. But I don't let them faces think you feel the real on, I promise. Gonna be like it.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that take it right down Broadway? How about this? Racing to the end zone. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Rashad White with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Bucs are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. And a pair of rushing touchdowns now for him in the first quarter.
And I'm liking what I'm seeing from his big guys up front because they're winning the leverage game. How many times we talk about low man wins, right? Move the defensive front aside, create those gaps and holes. He's found his way through them for 2 touchdowns.
And after both of those touchdowns, he went right up to that O-line and hit each of them on the helmet. He recognized.
That's a smart man. He knows what he should do. If this continues, take them all to dinner.
The Bucs ready for the kickoff. And here we go. It's in the air.
Yeah.
Anthony Schwartz going to bring it out. And he's able to get this across the 20,
really
but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21.
Chill with the fam and then yeah, play the game. They got down there. Other than that, it was very peaceful. I enjoyed it, to say the least. Did you have a good Easter?
Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've gotten pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset.
I'm just trying to figure out why my jukebox don't look like that.
Still a lot of
My
time
shit
left
broke,
to make
huh?
something happen in this one.
Right back to Achane on 2nd down.
I get caught up by the tackle and shit.
Look at this defense from Tampa Bay. And they've been excellent against the pass. The number 6 unit in the NFL.
Yeah, defending the pass hasn't been an issue for them. It's been stopping the run. And if they don't stop the run, they can't get back to their strength, which is guarding against the air attack.
Throwing now is Tagovailoa. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. That makes him now 0 for 2 here in the first quarter on third down conversions.
And now they look to their defense because they need them to step up so they don't fall further behind here in the early going.
Now on fourth down, on is the punt team sending this one away. This is taken at the 15. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. So a good punt, but a solid 12-yard return. And it will be first and 10 as they take over. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown.
Come on,
That's not really true, but last drive,
like, come on, man.
one play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success.
That nigga O-line is not blocking like that, bro.
Incredible when they do, and you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
After one, 17-7 is our score. They go right back to White here on first down. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, second and 12.
You know, it's become cliche, but we have seen it and observed it. When runners have days like what we're seeing right now, they often take their offensive linemen out for steaks afterwards, don't they? They'll go buy them dinner. But after a play like that, he might reduce it, might go to the corner and just grab a hot dog or two, huh?
Hey, I mean, they've still been blocking for him well in this game. They don't get one mulligan up front.
Okay, so what we're saying then is we're going petite filet instead of porterhouse.
8 ounces is good.
All right, just checking. And coaches always harp on the quarterback reading the defense and getting into the open man. That's good recognition there, and how about what he did after the catch?
Yeah, hit your tight end, let him get some rack.
Yeah, when he gets moving, not many guys want to come over and put a hit on him, do they?
Trying a little razzle-dazzle on third and short.
Okay,
and he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Trey Palmer with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Buccaneers are able to extend their lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. The Bucs ready for the kickoff. And here we go. It's in the air. And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there was a quick 3-and-out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on first down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
On second down, Tua. They'll get this into the hands of Hill, complete. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down.
Now that's the kind of big play you'd like to see. This first half, it hasn't gone their way, and they could use a shot in the arm, something to perk them up a bit. And they get one here in the passing game.
On play action, here's Tua. They'll roll him out right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
You still hold your breath a little when Tua gets out of the pocket, but there he made the wise call. If there's nothing downfield, just throw it away.
So after the incompletion on first, now second and 10. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. Open man is Hill. He's got it. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. He's exceeded his receiving yards from a week ago, and we're still in the first half. It's a first down. A run straight ahead with H.M. And he managed to pick up about 4. It's second down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Tua sets up to pass it. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
They're ready to get their drive here in the final minutes of the half. But the coverage has been tight all game long, and they certainly want to keep them up the scoreboard here.
7th play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6. Looking to pass. Tua. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Couple of Alabama guys there. Tua to Waddle for the Miami first. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. They'll swing this out wide. Here's H.M. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. It'll go down as a gain of 6. And it'll be second down. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him the football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit. But get him out in the open field into some space. That's
toward the sideline, intercepted. Picked off by Levante David. And the Buccaneers force the turnover. They'll take over at the 10.
Well, Brandon, as they say in popular culture, this one's going to leave a mark because they can see the end zone, but it'll stay out of reach because of their error. All their offensive teammates have to get with the quarterback right now, offer a little bit of encouragement because what's done is done. Let's get them next time out.
He's going to fire one deep over the middle. He's got a man complete. A big play that time for Tampa Bay. 46 yards. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Now a give up the middle. This is Wright. He's got it to the 43 here.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
From the 43, here's a 2nd and 8. Off the play fake, Love. Throw left side complete. That's right. Just a gain of a couple there. 3rd and 7 now.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
Putting pressure on the guy throwing the football is always good. But when you can couple that with contact on him that leads to an incompletion, as we just saw there, that's winning football.
Love going to stay out there. They'll take a chance on 4th down. He'll look to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Bucs try it on 4th down to come up empty. And the Dolphins defense is able to hold. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. A big mistake last time they were on the field, tossing that interception inside the red zone and really taking away what had been a pretty successful drive up to that point.
Yeah, and I don't think there's any question about it. As they head out on the field for this drive, that whole offensive unit is just thinking of redemption. You know, they moved it really well, didn't pay it off. This time, they want to make sure that ball ends up in the end zone, and they're the ones possessing it.
And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. They'll set up a throw. Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Here's Tua. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. And he'll take it across midfield to the 46-yard line. Following the interception, Love. This ball complete to Trey Palmer. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half.
Doesn't matter whether it's a zone coverage or man coverage, the drag route can be effective when it's run well.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. On play action, Love to throw, sliding out of the pocket. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
I thought at first he tried to run, but he just kept buying time to his right. Finally, nothing there. He wisely gets rid of it.
From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. Play fake. Here's Love. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. They will throw again here with Jordan Love. Flushed out right. A wild throw there, and it is intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And the Dolphins are going to get it back here just past the 35. Keep in mind, he had the 3-interception game last week, so we requested to talk with him this week. He was all smiles. He's still all smiles.
Yeah, we didn't jinx him at all, did we?
No.
Because ordinarily that happens. Things fall off, but not in this case. I think a lot of it goes back to his technique. His ability to see the quarterback throw the ball while understanding where the receiver is running his route allows him to make a lot of plays on the football, and he's taking it away at a really high rate.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And with 10 seconds left, not really enough time to put something together. He's going to throw one up for the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. Tyreek Hill in the final seconds of the first half. And the Dolphins are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. And just before the half ends, the prayer is answered. Defensively, a disaster there.
I know often we're surprised when this actually works. I mean, the excitement level goes way up, but maybe we shouldn't be, because I know as a defender, you've got to play the ball in this situation, but you can't interfere with the receiver because, remember, it's a spot foul, and it'll be 1st and goal if it happens in the end zone, and you don't want to give up that play. Now, a little bit of hesitancy often works really well for offensive guys.
So barring a touchback, this likely the final act of the half as the kick is away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. The Dolphins down on the scoreboard, but they'll have it first as we get going in this third quarter. And this will not be returned, so the second half begins with a touchback. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, you know, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Now Tua. And he's got his man on the out route. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. That'll be a pickup of 15 as they lead to third down.
That was yardage that they needed there after the sack on first down. They didn't get all of it back, but now they look at third down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
Now Tua signaling to change things up. Out of the gun on third down. Here's Tua. Over the middle and complete to Waddle. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down, although it doesn't appear to be by much. He needed 4 and he got 4 on third down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Right back to Jalen Waddle for another catch. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Another first down as they call his number again. He's got 15 yards here.
A couple of first downs right in succession, and this is an offense that could really use a good drive, and they're off to a fast start here.
Now Achane on 1st and 10. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
He hadn't had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. Line of scrimmage, the 43 on 2nd and 4. From the gun, it's Tua. 20. Touchdown. Devon Achane. 43 yards. And the Dolphins have cut it back within a score. Getting your back involved, what's the importance there in the passing game?
Well, oftentimes you can create mismatches because who's going to cover him, and you get him into space, which is where he likes to operate with the ball in his hands. Oftentimes makes people miss, gets that run after the catch, and off he goes.
And into the end zone. Extra point up and good by Sanders, and the lead is down to 4. The lead got to just 4 as they kick it away and turn things over to their D.
My names. I need a 10.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
Thought I was the man. I thought I was the motherfucking man, nigga. You just gotta get to the plan. Running the shit, my nigga.
He never told set to begin their next possession. And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a one-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now a one-score game, they know this is where you need to slow the momentum change, because otherwise that could overrun your team. You got to be careful right here.
Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. In trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
Second down, Love. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. Third down.
That incompletion certainly makes this upcoming third down a little bit more crucial. They need to find the right play to convert here and maybe start to tamp down a little bit of the momentum the other side is starting to gain.
They had the incomplete pass on second down. Now they need a big play here. 3rd and 10. Working out of the gun. Love. And that's close.
Ramsey?
And he takes this one all the way to the 30.
Well, anybody else cool, but on Ramsey? That's crazy.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. They run straight ahead here with White. And he gets stopped up at the 31 after a gain of maybe a yard.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
From the 31, here's a 2nd and 9. Here's a toss right side to White. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. They call that a loss of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down now.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively, because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Thank you.
Well, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. Picked off by Justin Simmons. And the Dolphins will have the football as this is taken up past the 30. So this offense moving the ball well, trying to open up a 2-score lead here in the 3rd quarter, but now potentially a play that could have big ramifications.
Yeah, you've driven the ball down the field. Things are looking up, but it takes just one bad decision to throw things off the rails.
1st down Miami as they get set to start the drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown the last time.
Oh, this is just kept going.
They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly,
so, y'all review? Good weed?
Because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive.
How y'all feeling?
And they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can
you say you ain't really what?
assert its will over the other.
Okay. Just, you know.
In motion, Hill. He'll get an opportunity with it on the touch pass. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
And a lot of times these plays, they either go for nothing or they go for big yardage. And here, they got to the outside, turned it upfield, and ended up getting a nice little gain out of it.
Yep. I don't switch up. I'm a very loyal person, if I do say so myself.
Tua going to throw. They'll get it once more into the hands of Hill. And this is going to lead to another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 23.
Yeah. Ooh,
Setting to throw on first down is Tua. That's to Waddle on the quick slant. And down inside the 15 he goes. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down at will.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team.
what?
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week,
I can't believe that one, bro.
didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. That helps the completion percentage, but not much else. And now it's 3rd and 10. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Throwing is Tagovailoa on 3rd down here. He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. A great play there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Dolphins have
I gotta fix that nigga swag. No way. And they got with number 22, no glove. Yeah, out there looking like that.
Just tell people what happened when they went up 3 scores. I wrote onto your paper 2 words, game over, and now I'm eating those words. I was wrong.
Little salt, little pepper, goes down pretty easily.
I will admit when I make a mistake.
Well, it looked like it was going that way. This is one of those paging Frank Reich moments, and I can't believe I just brought that up, because Frank Reich at Maryland in college did it to my Tennessee Volunteers, and that was a big reason why my team lost.
Sounds like he still harbors some pain from that game.
You know, we still got a little time to work it out. For most people, the excitement of a kickoff return is to see a long one that goes back in the opposite direction. But for the guys covering it, it's being able to stop them deep in their own territory. How about that incredible form tackle right there? Shoulder into ball carrier, and down he goes.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And now they'll look to answer working from behind. And remember, and he's going to be intercepted. Great field position here in the red zone. And he's now 7 interceptions between last week and this week. 3 in this game, 4 a week ago.
And I saw the head coach write on his play sheet, make a little note. I hope he's writing self-scout. Bring in the guys that scout games for you with a different eye and watch it and see what's going on, and maybe they can pick up what the flaws are, and hopefully they can correct them.
After the turnover, it's Tua.
Oh!
End zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
That's a pretty play there. Got in at the last second, helped force the ball free, and kept them out of the end zone.
Standing there like a rug.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Option handoff now to Achane. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15. Gain of 3. The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? Give your superstar continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one. Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
Throwing now is Tagovailoa. Oh, no, he lost the football. And he nearly got the first himself, but it appears he's going to be about a yard or two short. When that ball popped free, we could hear it all the way up here. Those guys down on the field alerting everyone to the fumble. He's lucky that his offensive mates picked him up and jumped on it.
Yeah, and you have to think to yourself, and I'm sure they've been echoing it on the sideline and into the huddle. Guys, we have the lead. Just take care of the football. Don't make it easier for them to start to make a comeback.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. In motion left is Cruz. Tua on 4th down. And it'll be intercepted. And the Bucs are right back in this football game. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. A golden opportunity for them now following the interception. They need to try to at least get 3. Obviously, a touchdown puts them in a much more secure position. And he is out of bounds right around the 34. First down yardage on the first play of the drive. Give him 14. Love. He completes it right side of the lane. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. So the completion good for 7 there. And it's 2nd down.
I think the best offenses love to get the ball to their running backs in open space because they have the ability to make people miss, and they also have the ability to run over people. And if you do that throughout the game, after a while, they might just run through some of those tackles and go a long way.
Well, we saw him shed a nice tackle on that play. To pass, here's Jordan Love. And there's a short one taken in by Otten. They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it. And now that sets up 3rd and 2.
Obviously, this has not been a banner game throwing the football. So what you got to do, you got to kind of down focus, don't you think? Find the tight end, take some easier completions.
The interception last drive. There he hits the reliable target. And he's going to have a Bucs first down as they get 5 there on 3rd and 2. That's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick, don't let it affect you going forward. Most of the good quarterbacks, they just tell the ball boy, get that one out of the rotation, give me a fresh ball, and let's go. He's got his offense moving again.
The Bucs passing game looking good on this drive. It's a first down. They'll go up the middle with White. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Here's Love. This is White on the screen. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line.
I thought that wasn't a bad time to call the screen. I thought late game, down on the scoreboard, had to figure they were expecting a pass downfield.
Yeah, so the edge rushers, they're coming. That could have hit big. You're right. Good recognition defensively to snuff that one out. Escaping the pressure right. And it will be incomplete.
Partner, they've got one chance left to keep this one going, and I think for you and me, let's think along with their offensive coordinator now has to think back, cycle through every play in this contest, and remember what's worked and what hasn't. Because right here, he needs the best play of the game in order to keep this one alive.
Too far for a field goal. They've got to go. It's 4th down. Love looking to throw it. Oh, and that's
good game, my boy. It's over with.
Plans, it is intercepted. Picked up by Javon Holland. And the Dolphins have just about sewn up this football game. Yet another interception, and I just had to double-check my math. But it is now 8 between last week and this week.
Well, I just used a calculator. I didn't worry about double-checking it. But the thing that always throws me when you see quarterbacks in this type of a bad spot, they're trying to figure out what they can do to change it, and sometimes they try too hard, and they never get out of it. And that's where he is right now. He's just locked in a really bad way.
We got to have two hands on the football here as they run on 1st down. And he's able to get across midfield and down into Buccaneer territory. Good gain there on 1st down. It keeps them in a running situation probably.
They did everything right on that play, didn't they? They got the leverage up front, good blocking, nice hole for him. Ends up picking up nice yardage, stays in bounds and keep the clock rolling. They are in charge of this scenario right now. They want to stay that way.
Not in any rush offensively. Here's 2nd and 3.
Yeah.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. They'll let this go for the end zone. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown. Obviously, Charles, such an important, well-executed touchdown, and that caps off what has been a strong 2nd half. Remember, they trailed at halftime.
And how about the response? That's the type of thing that every team talks about before a season begins. Don't worry about the scoreboard at the half. Let's play strong in the 2nd and come out and take the fight to our opponent. They did exactly that, and now they have the lead to show for it.
The kicking team out for Miami as they will send this one away. Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. They begin the drive on the ground. It's White. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. They'll come up now on 2nd down. Opting to run again here with White. And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts.
I should have fucking focused on that on the train. I was focused on that. He never had $200, but it's all good.
This definitely 4 down.
That was a crazy ass first half,
a critical 3rd down here. Now Love. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a first down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
No choice but to go. Here's 4th down now. Love finds White. And they will get the conversion on 4th down to stay alive, but time not an ally. One last shot now for Love. One last shot at the end zone.
Oh, they ain't a pick. Crazy.
They were going for a consolation TD, but it was not to be. And time has run out now on this game. Well, somebody lit a fire under that offense during the break, Charles. Remember, they trailed at intermission. They come out, they have the big second half, and that lifts them to the victory.
And Brandon, trailing at halftime, we always talk about teams making adjustments. You know what the best adjustments usually are? It's just executing better. Because the game plan you put in place at the beginning of the week often still holds. You don't have to make wholesale changes. You just have to do it a little bit better, a little cleaner. And they did that in the second half. And that led to the victory.
Shut that nigga out in the second half, man. Man. Talk about adjustments. Come on, man. Stop fucking playing.
Meanwhile, for Tampa Bay, they fall 2 games under 500 now at 3-5. And they'll take this loss into the bye as they'll be back in action in Week 10. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew,